If you love role-playing games, you've undoubtedly been waiting for the genre to become more popular over the previous 10 years. There are always new games to discover, ranging from turn-based strategy games to real-time action RPGs. 2023 appears to be another interesting year for the genre from both Eastern and Western developers, whether you play on a console or a PC. These are the top 10 new upcoming role-playing games in 2023. Number 10. Bleak Faith, Forespoken. Bleak Faith, Forespoken is a third-person open-world survival horror action RPG set in a universe unlike any other. Play as one of the Forespoken, humanity's last line of defense against the Omnistructure's growing horrors. You must adapt to survive after becoming stranded in a remote outpost. Feel the burden of survival in one of the Forsaken's last remaining outposts, a legion of hunters condemned to protect humanity's last vestige. The nature of your purpose, however, is shrouded in mystery, and as you delve deeper into the Omnistructure's many halls, you will discover the true meaning of alienation, isolation, and dread. Bleak Faith, a cross between cyberpunk and dark fantasy, will provide a story and experience that will be a breath of fresh air for all gamers looking for something new. The world is filled with lore, and every aspect of it is crafted with zeal and dedication to art. As a starting point, there are over 30 hours of content, a deep class system, and a procedural AI system that ensures no two playthroughs are the same. Number 9. Miasma Chronicles. A beautifully crafted tactical adventure you won't forget from the creators of Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. Embark on a quest across a post-apocalyptic wasteland torn apart by a savage force known only as the Miasma. Miasma Chronicles is set in a post-apocalyptic North America in which an otherworldly anomaly known only as the Miasma has ravaged the land. Elvis, our main character, born and raised in an isolated mining town called Sedentary, where his mother brought him as a baby. But Elvis's mother has vanished, leaving him with only a sentient robotic brother, named Diggs, and a mysterious glove that can be used to control the miasma. Number 8. Stray Blade. Stray Blade is an action RPG in which you play as a rogue adventurer exploring the ancient valley of Acria with your Exinen wolf companion Boji. To restore balance to this war-torn land, uncover the history of the Forgotten Valley and master the powers of the 3 Acrian metals. In this action-adventure, prove yourself by mastering intense combat while exploring the ancient ruins of a mysterious civilization. Acria, the Lost Valley, according to legend, is a wild and overgrown place that is undeniably powerful. You discovered this forgotten land but died. Time passes, and you are miraculously brought back to life. The cost. You are shackled to this land. Reclaim your freedom and set out on a quest to restore balance in this war-torn world, aided by your trusty companion, Boji. Explore giant god kings' throne rooms and long-lost cities. Prepare to face even deadlier foes as you uncover their secrets. Prepare to explore a world that is constantly changing due to your discoveries and the opposing forces. Set out on an unforgettable journey. Number 7. Sengoku Dynasty. Sengoku Dynasty is a survival RPG set in a historically accurate medieval Japan, with players progressing from peasant to kingdom leader. Players will be able to choose between being a charismatic leader, a quiet craftsman, a fearsome warrior, or a spiritual master. Dynasty players can now go co-op for the first time. Sengoku Dynasty has a co-op mode that can accommodate up to 4 players. As a host, players can invite friends or random players into their game to assist them in building, completing quests, and fighting difficult enemies for special rewards. There is a sandbox mode for those who prefer to be left alone to be creative, as well as a more focused story mode in which players must master key techniques to not only survive but thrive and prosper as they build their kingdom. Making new tools and homes, as well as mastering traditional Japanese weapons, will be essential. Players can explore a variety of biomes, including ancient forests, snowy mountain peaks, misty hot springs, cherry blossom groves, Shinto temples, and other atmospheric locales. The open world is full of villages where players can trade, form a relationship, build a community, and manage their villagers. Number 6. Wolong, Fallen Dynasty. Wolong, Fallen Dynasty is a role-playing action game. At the beginning of the game, players can create and customize their own player avatar, and choose from one of 5 stages. For close-range attacks, the game provides 2 options. The spirit gauge of the players will gradually fill as they perform close-ranged attacks. Players can eventually unleash spirit attacks, which allow them to use special combat moves or cast elemental spells. Players can also select one of 5 divine beasts, Qilin, Baihu, Qinglong, Zook, or Xuanwu. These beasts can assist players during combat, or provide passive perks to players through divine beast resonance. To succeed in combat, players must deflect attacks with their melee weapons, which opens up opportunities to counter an opponent's attacks. Each opponent has a morale rank, which indicates how difficult the combat encounter will be. More difficult enemies would drop better loot. The game is mostly linear. Players will encounter battle flags scattered throughout the world as they progress through the game. Players can use them to save their game or to upgrade their characters and unlock new abilities by using genuine chi, the game's form of experience. Unlike the Neo series, Wolong has a jump button, which makes exploration and combat even easier. The game also has a cooperative multiplayer mode, in which players can summon a friend to assist them during combat. Number 5. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Flintlock. The Siege of Dawn is an action role-playing video game that is played in third person. In the game, the player takes control of Nor Vanek, a member of a coalition tasked with saving humanity from extinction by fighting the old gods. Flintlock allows the player to attack enemies with melee weapons and flintlock firearms, though ammunition is limited. As the player character attacks or parries incoming attacks, their armor bar fills up. When it is fully charged, players can unleash a devastating attack that instantly kills normal enemies or significantly weakens a boss character. Anki, A mysterious fox-like creature will accompany the player. Enki can be ordered to distract or stun enemies, teleport the player, or infuse magic into Nor's attacks. Using Enki's magical abilities, players can learn the special abilities of a boss character after killing them. Flintlock's open world is divided into 3 distinct regions. Players can engage in various side activities, which can alter the state of the game's world and population. For example, killing enemies in a village will cause its original inhabitants to return, unlocking new quests and side content. Number 4. Forespoken. Forespoken is an action role-playing game developed by Luminous Productions and published by Square Enix. The protagonist exists in an open-world game format, where players can travel to any location at any time. Frey, the player character, has access to a number of magical spells. The player gains experience points after each combat encounter. Frey's cloak can be upgraded to boost her combat efficiency and stats, and applying nail polish grants her special abilities. In order to restore health, the player can also craft new items or rest in a safe location. While exploring the game world, the player may come across a breakstorm, which is similar to a horde mode in which waves of demonic creatures spawn and attack Frey. The storm comes to an end when a specific boss character appears. Alfra Frey, Holland, the protagonist, is a young woman who is transported from New York City to the fantasy world of Athea. She uses magical powers to travel through it and survive in order to return home. Athea is ruled by the Tantas, who include Tanta Sila, Tanta Prav, Tanta Olas, and Tanta Sinta. Number 3. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is an upcoming 2023 action-adventure game for the Nintendo Switch developed by Nintendo EPD and published by Nintendo. Tears of the Kingdom retains many aspects of its predecessor, such as Hyrule's open-world environment, which has been expanded to allow for more vertical exploration. Link, the main character in Tears of the Kingdom, is helped by Zelda and opposed by Ganon. Create your own adventure in a world fueled by your imagination. Choose your own path through Hyrule's sprawling landscapes and the mysterious islands floating in the vast skies above. Number 2. Lies of P. Lies of P is a third-person action role-playing video game. The player takes control of the humanoid Pinocchio and walks through craft, exploring the environment and fighting various biomechanical enemies. The player uses an arsenal of weapons against his enemies, such as a sword and an axe, and can dodge and block their blows. Pinocchio's mechanical arm can be outfitted with gadgets such as a grappling hook to entice enemies or a flamethrower. The crafting system allows you to create new weapons by combining previously existing types. The player can also replace Pinocchio's body parts, which unlocks 3 new abilities. The choices made by the player during specific passages influence the course of events.
Number 1. Starfield.
Starfield is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks. Starfield is set in the Settled Systems, a region that extends outward from the solar system for approximately 50 light-years. Around the year 2310, the game's 2 largest factions, the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, engaged in a conflict known as the Colony War.
The game takes place 20 years after the war, with the major factions at odds. The player takes on the role of a customizable character who is a member of Constellation, a space exploration organization. The game can be played in either first or third-person perspectives. And there you have it, top 10 RPG for 2023. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, you know what to do. Punch the like button to support the channel, and if you new here, why not subscribe to the channel? We upload video every week and you don't want to miss out. I will see you next time.